It's not working this time. You know, it's funny. Most CGI animated sequels take years and years to make, but I guess when your first one grosses over $1 billion, you fast track it, because it's only been 3 years since the last one. Now, I didn't hate the first Super Mario Bros. Animated movie, but I was pretty indifferent to it. It had colorful, bouncy animation and a ton of fan service, but it just didn't do it for me as a movie. So you think a sequel would improve on the issues I had with the first one. But in an industry built on bigger, better, noisier, more colorful, more action, more, the Super Mario Galaxy movie isn't just worse, it's probably a war crime. Everyone's favorite Italian stallion is now chillin' in the Mushroom Kingdom with his brother Luigi and Princess Peach. Soon the princess is troubled to learn that another princess, Rosalina, has been kidnapped by Bowser Jr. Sensing a mysterious connection with this other princess, she sets off to find her. Meanwhile, Mario and Luigi have to band with Bowser Sr. in order to locate his son. It seems the Prince Koopa has a plan of his own, not just to rescue his father, but to get revenge on Mario. Mario and his friends will have to muster all their strength to save the galaxy. Let me get this out of the way. I'm not exactly coming into the Super Mario Galaxy movie as a fan. My Mario knowledge ended at Super Mario World for the NES. I think maybe I played Super Mario 2, but that's about it. So all the fan service and Easter eggs have zero effect on me. Now this is technically a kids movie, though I'm sure there are a bunch of 40 and 50-year-old men who have gone to see this movie multiple times. We're always asked to grade kids movies on a curve. Sure, it has its issues with story and pacing and character, but it's for kids! In 2026, when kids movie means everything from the latest Pixar movie to the latest Marvel movie, that caveat doesn't apply here. Does this work as a movie, animated or not, for kids or not? No. In regular movies, you have your setup, your exposition scenes, your heart-to-heart between characters, but here, every regular scene is just another excuse for an action scene, which means it's a complete assault on the senses. Two characters will explain the plot or reconnect, and lo and behold, a chase scene breaks out, a fight scene breaks out, explosions pop off. It's like the filmmakers are afraid that if a scene goes on a little too long with just talking, then the kids in the audience might get bored. So we're inundated with explosions and loud noises and blasts of color and Easter eggs and new characters and characters in the background and so much detail, I'm not surprised we haven't heard reports of kids getting seizures. And that brings me to another issue I have with this movie. And it's the animation, which is spectacular. But wait, if it's spectacular, how is that an issue? Because spectacular animation is all wrong for a Mario movie. You have these cute plastic-looking cartoon characters, but the environments, from the trees, to the grass, to the water, to the explosions, to the gusts of wind and smoke, all look photorealistic. Why aren't they more cartoony? It's a problem I've had with late-period Pixar too. But here, when it's based on a game that is so simple, and everything is now so detailed to the nth degree, it's not just overwhelming, it feels all wrong. Stay with me here. In a way, it reminds me of the live-action Transformers movies. If you remember Michael Bay's masterpieces, the Transformers in that are super photorealistic. When they transform, you see every little part in detail, every cog and wheel and cable. So the transformations just become a big blob of pixels so intricate, you don't even know what you're looking at anymore. And here, especially with the action scenes, they bounce and jump and whip pan and go up and down so fast and furiously that it's hard to even register what's going on. And in that way, it's unlike a video game, where a video game has to orient you into space and geography and character so you understand where everything is so you can play and hopefully win. But for all the stuff that happens in this movie, none of the characters really get any time to shine. For all the controversy of Chris Pratt voicing Mario, he barely talks in this. The new princess, she has a few scenes at the beginning, and then we don't really pick up with her character till she's being rescued at the end. Who is she? Why should we care about her? Yoshi just bounces around looking cute, saying, "Yoshi!" But even he isn't really utilized as a character, which gets to the most fanservice-y part, and that's when Star Fox shows up, voiced by Glenn Powell. Now this should be the most egregious part of the movie, but I will admit, this is the part where I perked up, because we're teased some of Star Fox's backstory, which is rendered in pretty brilliant and beautiful 2D animation. Just in those few split seconds, I saw more imagination and wit than this entire movie. So if Universal and Illumination and Nintendo have to give us another one of these, then for the love of God, please make it a 2D Star Fox movie. Anything less, and I'll probably just put on my noise-canceling headphones and stare at my phone for another 90 minutes. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is a wondrous feat of imagination. No, I'm just kidding. It's a complete assault on the senses that is as soulless as a corporate product as you can get. I give the Super Mario Galaxy movie 1.5 stars out of 5. If you like this review, please like and subscribe or follow me on Letterboxd at RamirezS316. The other Mario game I played religiously as a kid was Super Mario Kart. And if Nintendo wants to make a Super Mario Kart movie where Mario is basically Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder and he has to run the gauntlet of races until he wins the chip, then I will be seated. But if they're just going to expand it into a bunch of gobbledygook like this one, I'll probably have a brain aneurysm.